Definitely, Simon Ekpan is aware. Simon Ekpan is aware. Okay, why didn't Simon Ekpan say don't declare it? Or after they say I did not support it, do you see him say that? So finding how you want to do it to get the who tell you.
They might not be in communication with each other.
That is how you people used to say. Say people are not in communication with the mass and the can. Without people are communicating. So let's stop all these propaganda lies that is flying on the air. You understand? Simon Ekpan have his freedom to speak with his whosoever. You understand? So forget it. They only gave him this communications restriction on social media, but that doesn't mean that he will not talk to somebody. My beloved, yes, if you look at it, it will appear controversial that the BRIG, the Biafran in exile, the board have been dissolved. And another board have done what? Have arise. Now I followed not this very one previously before now. There is something that she said, which I believe that is what prompted her. You know, if you follow the listing of Simon Ekpan in some of his videos made mention of United States of Biafra. All the 40 states that make up Biafra in land. He made mention of all this. Now, in December 2nd, being proposed, officially proposed, that a Biafra restoration will be announced in Finland. It got to a point because I asked a question. Why was it announced on the 29th, being the first edition before the date? So it was later that I got to understand that some issues arise based on the seriousness and determination of Nigerian government to make sure that they destabilize that occasion. Comment that very day that announcement will not hold. You see why she decided to take Nigeria on her, because Nigeria did not take her serious. In quotes, quote unquote. Nigeria did not take her serious, and neither did Nigeria even recognize her, nor even give it a thought that she will come out, somebody like her will just come out and act the way she acted. She took Nigeria unaware, and the thing was announced unexpectedly from Nigeria. You see the reason why she said that she's dissolving that one. Not that she's scattering the team. It's two different things. She did not scatter the team. She did not scatter the members. The members still remain the members. But those ones that participated in playing that foul play to stop what Simon Ekpan has labored for, the effort of Simon Ekpan is what she don't want to, condone. She don't want to condone them or condone that act. Had it been that this thing was not announced that day, do you know that this thing, Biafra, United States of Biafra, it will be, ridiculed. It will downplay everything about Biafra and Simon Ekpan. But thank God it was announced. And let me tell you, it was based on that announcement that makes Biafra stand even in Finland and in the world, in addition of what is already on the ground by the help of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Do you understand? And that is why today, even as I speak to you, currently now, based on that announcement and her own contribution and her effort, with what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu even displayed in the court, shows more interest from influential men of this world. You understand? And as it stands now, it will be difficult for Nigeria to damn Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You get it? Because the thing has become, permit me to use this word, over global. Over what? Global. And this woman is still wasting strong. This thing must, what are we, those that are opposing her, what did they want? When Simon Ekpa came up, they say Simon Ekpa now dissolved Mazen and is working for Nigeria. He's Nigerian agent. He's an instrument of Nigeria. This is that. Why should he not follow Mazen and they cannot take what? So, but today, the action of Simon Ekpa has played a major role, has given a very huge contribution to the success of Biafra. And now this woman has picked it up from that angle, that angle. And some set of people again has come, those that even participated in betraying the PM, are coming out again now to speak against this woman. Then which way, let Biafrans ask me, which way do you people want to go? Wetin person go do? How we go do and so that una go gree? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come up, una betray Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, give her names, put am where in they suffer today. Simon Ekpa come up, una say don't come out from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now he dey on his own, this one, that one. At the end of the day, the role that man play, it contributed seriously today. Now somebody else has picked it up. Then you are condemning her action. Wetin dem go do now? Where una go? Where you go better? I'm asking Biafran people. I am asking. This woman have not done anything bad. Because if not for that announcement, who announced it? Where are the others? What makes them not to be brave enough to pick it up and do the needful when necessary?
Now, without dissolving the cabinet, are you now saying that the likes of Oge, Akparawa, and Pastor Vavan will not be speaking again on the internet?
No, internet is a free place.
So
Anybody can come to
with this
internet and speak.
People will not take them serious.
I am not people. Everybody have his or her own opinion. Everybody have his or her own choice. You have your own choice on whom to follow, whom you believe. You understand? So they have their right to come on social media to air their own point of view. Because the thing now is like a game. Or permit me to say it has become a political party, that is playing all over the world. Even in Finland, there are political parties. So the better side will win. Okay? And they let the best stand out. To all that concerns me is to achieve that dream called Biafra. That's my own point of view. And that is the angle I am going. That is where I'm waiting. For whosoever, anyhow you can do for Biafra to stand. Go ahead, please, and do it for Biafra to stand. And God will bless all of us.
Do you think that Ekpa is aware as regards this? Do you think Ekpa gave Ngozi the consent to dissolve the cabinet? Although we saw that she did that during the declaration program or the declaration.
That is what I want to ask you. Do you want to tell me that Simon Ekpa is not aware that Orabueze made that declaration, May 29? Definitely, Simon Ekpa is aware. Simon Ekpa is aware. Okay, why didn't Simon Ekpa say don't declare it? Or after they say I did not support it, do you see him say that? So finding how you want to do it to get the who tell you.
They might not be in communication with each other.
That is how you people used to say. Say people are not in communication with the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Without people are communicating. So let's stop all these propaganda lies that is flying on the air. You understand? Simon Ekpa have his freedom to speak with his whosoever. You understand? So forget it. They only gave him this communications restriction on social media, but that doesn't mean that he will not talk to somebody. He moves freely in Finland. You understand? So what Orabueze is doing, what that my own is, let us get to Biafra, and that is all. Just let's have our Biafra, that's all. And remember, she was the one that was invited. Am I lying? She was the one that was officially invited by who? By Donald Trump. And she was invited as a representative of Biafra. Did she go there to represent anybody or herself? No. She went there to represent Biafra. So which other thing? What are we even actually saying? So since she's representing us, no wahala. Our point is, let us, if she's the one God will use for us to get Biafra, to gain the attention of the people that matters for us to get what we want. So be it. Anyhow, let's have it. That's my own.
We've heard a channel on YouTube, Ekute Daily, said, you know, the US lawmakers are ready to place Finland where Nigeria is as regards the injustice, you know, being meted to Simon Ekpa as against his human rights. Do you think that the US lawmaker what it takes to
Finland.
Yes, on Finland?
Yes, the US lawmakers, they have actually seen what has played out in the case, you know, of Simon Ekpa. That Ekpa was being, let me say, you know, downgraded, a bit violated. Why? You shouldn't have restricted him. Shouldn't have restricted him from social media. It's a violation of his human rights. So when America is talking about violation of human rights here, they don't mean that Ekpa was denied movement, deny his wife, deny his home. No. Restriction from social media, restriction from the control of his boys. Biafra men, Biafra Liberation Army in the southeastern Nigeria, they are now deactivated. They are not being active again. They are waiting. And the operation on that land, southeastern Nigeria, stagnated, which is not supposed to be. There are killings now going on. The Fulani incursion has started. In their large number, police and the rest of the illegal security outfit in the southeast, they are causing incursion now, serious one, in the land of southeastern region. So that is a violation enough to have at least ignited what the congressmen are doing now, about to do Finland. I don't know what I understand. So with time, we are going to see how America will react to yesterday's court appearance of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because I know that they were watching. Actually, Finland were watching. The whole world actually watched what happened in the court yesterday.
It is the high time that all these countries has to respect us. This is the time that there's need to, you know, give us our due respect. We are human too. We are not animals. And I've never seen anywhere in the world that the Biafrans, I mean the Igbos, because go all over the world, Igbos are everywhere. I've never seen where they are there and they are causing trouble. Are you hearing me? So why should Finland should be acting like Nigeria? You know, somebody was telling me yesterday, where should the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu commit a crime? I said, what kind of crime? He said, why should they call Nigeria a zoo? I said, because they acted like one. Yeah. You know, when you act like an animal, they will address you as an animal. But when you act like a human, they will regard you as a human. A country that the people you know that this person has not committed any offense. And the same person is the person you are treating as if he has committed a crime. What does Simon Ekpa do? The same set of people, I watch TVs, either TV or channels. One Igbo man was like vibrating, saying it openly, categorically that it was among the people that persuaded federal government, even encouraged them. Let them arrest Simon Ekpa. Let them do everything humanly possible to hold Simon Ekpa, to stop this insecurity in the East. But now he has found out indirectly now he's coming out to apologize to Simon Ekpa, saying, in a sense, that ever since these people have hold Simon Ekpa, is no longer talking, is no longer doing anything. Yet the insecurity, you know, increased the more. Then who are the people responsible for it? That the federal government should give an answer to this. That they want federal government, both Sidious Musa, to respond to him. To regards to this question. See, Finland is a country that people respect. It's a country that people expect not to behave abnormal. They're not expecting them to act abnormal. They're not expecting them to act in the way that Nigeria behaves. You understand? They don't expect them, you know, to go against somebody's fundamental rights. You know, holding Simon Ekpa, what are you holding him for? What are you delaying him? What are you? Did you find anything regard to the accusation? Do you ever hear or hold him on any criminal thing? Have you ever seen him being involved or currently now, based on the allegation, do you see anything him being engaged with such a thing? If you did not see, why are you still keeping him? Why are you still disturbing his freedom? Why are you still a kind of restricting him for some things? Why? That means you are equally acting like Nigeria. That is why somebody like a Donald Trump now say that Nigeria is a, it's a shit. It's a shit country. You know, last time somebody even said that Nigeria is a dumping ground. Look at the statement that they are using to qualify a country, a nation called Nigeria. It doesn't make sense. It means that you are nothing. It means that you are a waste. The country, Nigeria, is a waste country. And it's not good. And they don't supposed to. But why are they being called or regarded as a shit country or a waste country? Because of the attitude, the character, the things that is going on in this country. You see, that is why Donald Trump have decided to, and other nations have decided to, to treat the Finnish government, their mess up, to treat their messed up, to put them to where they belong, to make them to understand you belonging to NATO doesn't mean that you should misbehave. You belonging to EU doesn't mean that you should misbehave. You don't behave abnormal. You don't behave like an animal. Behave like a human being. As a country that people respect. As a country that people say that this is Europe. I don't know. You get it. So why are you behaving the way you are behaving? Definitely, you have collected something from Nigeria. And let me tell you, a country that wants to keep a legacy must not allow himself to be bribed, especially in a critical issues like this. First and foremost, you must respect a human right, fundamental human right. You must respect human being. You must respect the right of a man, of a human. So far, that person's act is based on his fundamental right. Check it. Is he going against the EU, your own country law? Is he going? Since he's not going against it, why are you now still troubling his freedom? So the deserve a sanction, a serious sanction and a serious warning. Let that nonsense stop. Now take a look at what place yesterday. I don't know if you watched the court case yesterday. You follow the case. Watch what happened in the Federal High Court Abuja. Look at what went on. See the way Kano reacted. How can you sign a woman who has signed off and quit, who has saved herself from the case, the same woman you people forced her to come and handle that case again, and it was against the law too, and it was against the Nigerian law. We are not even talking according to the law now. We are not talking about Oyibo now. We are not talking about UN or EU. According to Nigerian own law, since you have withdrawn yourself in a case, you don't have right to come and handle that case again, revisit it again. Then in this case now, Binta Nyako now coming back with even urgent call, then you want to revisit the case, you want to start all over again, you want to start again handling a case. This man was charged for treason or felony. Now they have removed that one. Now they are charging him for what? Terrorism. No, excuse me. Is it not childish movement? See the way he reacted that yesterday. It was like, no. One, I have seen where you are going to. One, your husband has committed a crime. Your son committed a crime. No wonder they are pushing you to continue with my case. And they are expecting her, Nigeria is pushing her to name her Nnamdi Kanu to death. Or to even the jail, God self, send him to jail. He have already said it that the jail doesn't have right to keep him. If you want to hold him, send him to either Kujo prison. You understand? That is where people like that you can send them to. You understand? According to the law, send him there. And you are violating it. And you still stand, say you want to judge somebody that the person violated, and you that is standing as a judge, you have violated law. Who will now judge each other? Who have right now to judge? Nobody. And secondly, according to the Federal High Court law, Section 45 stated it clearly that a person that commits crime that crime must be treated in the place by which the person committed that crime. How come that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu case is not being handled in the East? You see why his lawyers are now saying that they should take the case now, appoint somebody in the East, and let that person handle the case in the East, because it was in the East that he committed the crime that they say that he has committed. Because all the protests or whatsoever took place in the East, not in the West, neither in Abuja, Middle Belt, or in the North.
Okay, but as for Finland, do you think with what is happening now, do you think that do you not think it's obvious that the Finnish government already backsliding as regards supporting Biafra and Simon Ekpa? Do you think that they've betrayed the Biafrans with what is going on currently?
Yeah, as a human being that they are. You know, I've said this thing before. Except a man who wants to keep integrity, just like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He just wants to keep his discipline and his integrity, being a principled person. If not so, he would have collected so many offers that have been offered to him by the federal government of Nigeria. Many a time they have visited him. Name your price. You understand? Just name your price. We will settle you for you to drop this, which he refused. Of which, had it been that he admit, they will offer it to him and silence the whole matter. But he doesn't want to be a tyrannical slave. Because of that discipline and integrity and policy principle, you know, that's why he keep himself and he remain to get what he wants. So the same thing, the same equity is expected from Finland. You understand? So them digressing now shows what makes them to be what? Human. What makes them to be what? People that lack integrity. They lack discipline, and they lack integrity, and they lack being principled. That is what it means, and that is what they are showing to you and I, that they are not disciplined, they are not, they don't have integrity, and they don't have policy. So that's why you see them going and behaving the way, and it is a very big shame to them, because many people expect them to have all these things, you know, to keep the legacy of their country. You know, I was watching Alexandra Storm, the president of Finland. I was watching him. I was expecting him in his appearance that he should be a man of dignity. But the way he's going, I don't really understand. But it is very, very important now, and I am happy for the sanction that he may likely, if he did not adjust and restrict his step, you know, in regard of not joining or following the step of Nigeria,